Anyway, okay, so power's back on. We're back. Recording's back on. Here we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, you're on your way to Yggdrasil. We talked about you encountered the old Fae, and Deimos and Elwyn reconciled, and Deimos had an epiphany and got back his previous powers, his previous abilities, and everything. Okay, that's where we left off. You guys have a day and a half left before the invasion of more, not really a half, more like a day and a quarter left, a day and 6 hours before the invasion of the heavens begins. The invasion of Nirvana begins. That's when um, Bahamut is gonna trigger is gonna announce the attack, and his three generals will lead the combined armies of all the gods into Nirvana. All right, and you guys are concerned because if they go in and they face up against the axioms, you're not sure, and Bane, who's a greater god, you're not sure what's going to happen. All right,
We're talking about
that's where we left it.
Deimos does know what's gonna happen. Deimos is above a greater god. Deimos is Deimos, and last time Deimos checked, Deimos is bigger than the gods. I don't have any facts to back it up, but it makes sense to Deimos.
I'm just looking at Deimos and like head tilt. Like, does this mean that Deimos is now the solution to one of the truths?
The thing is, you have to understand about Deimos. Is not only is my name Deimos, but I can lift a lot of weights. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I start lifting things for no reason.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this. You see how it's here on the ground? I'm gonna cast levitate on it. Now you pick it up.
On the ground. You're on a ship.
Who's Deimos' mom? By them picking this ship up with my muscles, can't you understand how it all works?
I direct the ship to go up.
Yep, I'm fucking good at this game.
I think you can put more work into it. Do it more. Lift it harder.
So what you're saying is Deimos needs to train even harder to get even bigger. Renly, there is some very smart things you're saying with your head muscles. I'm gonna go do that.
I start
Go
lowering
ahead.
the boat while he tries really hard.
I'm flexing. Deimos is gonna flex his nostrils. Deimos is gonna get really good at smelling. That's the thing Deimos is doing.
Deimos was back to normal.
Yes. Oh, what's up, guys?
This is normal.
Yeah, this
Flexing
is normal.
Flexing my nose, my shoes.
Yeah, but Deimos knows how the boat works.
Yeah, it goes up when you push it up. And
Yeah,
then
the ripping
put
and the
down.
tearing. Yeah, I missed you, Deimos.
You guys don't understand how I would have to teach. I'll give everybody a pamphlet to show you proper workout techniques to make things work.
But this is Tempest templates with a lot of tentacles.
No, it actually says right here, Deimos and Friends co-producer Tempest, and now I made new pamphlet.
You should probably like white out a lot of them and start from scratch.
I was really weird. I don't know what the printing got.
I wonder how
There's a
much
lot
of
of
this
stuff- There's a lot
pamphlet
of stuff with the
active.
octopuses in there. And that part. But yeah, I'm talking to my editors about it right now, which is not me. I have real editors says I'm not drawing them with crayons right now. In front of you guys.
Okay, Deimos, I want you to look into yourself and think really hard. Whether
Okay.
do you feel like if you came after the learning of truths, that axiom, the
So
one that
what
tried
you're
to steal?
telling me is you want Deimos to flex so hard I can see inside myself, and then make my muscles go so I can think even harder.
Okay, just have a question.
Okay.
You see Deimos is like he's just like seizing up, and just you see his eye muscles flexing, you see his brain muscles flexing, a little bit of blood's coming out of his nose, he's like biting the top of his lip.
Hey, you wanted me to remember.
Since you're spontaneous, recovery of your skills, the ones stolen by the learning of truths. Um, do you feel like if you met that creature again, you could kind of like punch it out of existence now?
What creature? Oh, the stupid axioms? Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
the opposite of an axiom. Because you know what axioms are? They're axes. And you know what axes are? I don't know. But I can kick their asses.
I missed you so much.
Okay. All right. So you guys are now looking at ahead of you, and you see uh, the topography has changed. You went through a marsh, you went through a forest, and there was a field before that, and now you're starting to see hills and some rolling mountains in front of you. And there, past the mountains, beyond the mountains, you see the boughs of the world tree. Feldorn, you know that in order to proceed to get to the world tree, you're going to have to cross the land of the Tempers. The Tempers are one of the five great powers in the Feywild, and they are as old as the Feywild is, and they're honestly as old as life is. They are the excesses of emotion that bleed off of all the material realms, and they are compiled here. They're gathered and pooled here in the Feywild, and their existence is part of the ecology of the Feywild, but also um, they they're very much part of the what holds the Feywild together. So the whole place is full of emotion, and a lot of it is run on emotion. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is the one of the least predictable parts of the Feywild, the Tempers. Okay.
Yep. I pass on that information to everybody.
Oh, it's pretty sweet.
That's what
All
you
right.
say now.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's a
met a
tree.
temper, Feldorn. Like, are they constantly, on? Like, are they always, seething with feeling and emotions? And do they ever get like, vacay?
9.
What emotions do I use to take them
Does
down?
Deimos even really have emotions?
Yes, I am full of emotions. And by emotions, I mean muscles.
I would picture Deimos' main emotion being road rage. Roid rage.
Actually, Deimos is very zen.
No, we point towards Elwyn sleeping behind Deimos, and as Deimos looks towards Elwyn, there are lots of bubbles of color coming from them.
Wait, you point out Elwyn, and Deimos keeps turning around to see. But Elwyn is in Deimos' back pants. So I'm like, a
His
dog
head's
trying to
leaning
catch
against
its
your
own
shoulder.
tail. I'm trying to find him, but I keep turning in circles.
Flex your arms back, you
I
can
know.
reverse hug him.
I feel it. Yes. Okay.
You're flexible, you do yoga.
Yeah, of course. Flexing's
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
gonna snap your back by
Yeah,
reaching behind you.
Oh, yes, I get it. I pull out Edwin out of my butt pocket, and I say, Edwin, hey. And now Edwin's sleeping, so I say, hello, my name is Edwin. I am very happy to see you, Deimos. I am
He's just having a conversation with
now.
himself.
Sleeping right now. Go to put me back in the tent because I'm very tired, and I'm most
Is-
likely playing Destiny 2 in another PvP match. And I'm like,
Is Deimos's butt pocket really just his butt?
oh yes, it's
Oh,
a very
here's tidy
big one.
whities.
A tidy whitey. I have stretchy pants.
Gotcha. That's right.
So I throw him back in my stretchy pants, and I say, everyone will be back when I was talking to him about something about a crucible match. I don't know what that means. It is Destiny 2. You know, I'm talking about something around those lines.
Does the colors around Deimos go from orange to blue once he mentions
Yeah.
the crucible?
Yeah, they're all swirling different colors, and this realm is trying to make sense of what Deimos is feeling and expressing right now. All right. So what do you guys do? Are you guys continuing forward in your airship? or your whatever boat that Renly summoned.
Airboat.
Airboat.
Is there a way to like kind of greet the Drake Blooms, like a sound, a sign? Is there something that they welcome, as you know, like when they have visitors, to announce them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Renly, you know that the Drig Blooms are they're mushroom people, so they like things that mushrooms like.
I shit off the boat.
Moist environments. What else do mushrooms like? I'm gonna Google this.
They like to grow.
Mulch,
I poop on
humidity,
them.
They bulge.
dead stuff.
Humidity.
Yeah, piss
They're
on them.
constant.
Oh,
They're constantly being shoved into holes.
decaying plant matter. They like that.
Hell yeah. I throw one of Renly's old wooden dildos off the ship also.
I foresee a new trauma in Deimos's future.
Deimos is above trauma now. Did you know Deimos is part God, part awakened, and part something where Deimos doesn't know who his mother is?
Renly is a.
It just, who's my mom?
Renly is. What race are you, Renly?
Gnome.
Huh?
I'm a gnome. I'm a garden gnome. No, I'm not a garden gnome.
But also, I found out Tempest can't be my dad, and neither could that weird bear that Tempest apparently banged. I don't know why it's in my head, it's really weird. But if I'm Bane's kid, which just means that I had to beat the shit out of Bane, and I'm very confused. I'm learning things about myself.
That's good. Deimos should continue learning. All right, you guys continue forward in your airboat, working your way through the blowing winds and the winds of emotion that pass through this area. You take a gust of blue, and you guys all feel a little bit more somber for a little while, a little bit more introspective and reflective, and then a burst of orange comes by, and you guys are all a bit happy. You know, you're smiling and making friendly conversation. It's not the shifts are not huge, right? They're not, but they're just subtle tone differences in your conversation. You proceed for we'll say, let's see, how are you guys doing on health and stuff? Everyone's okay?
We're dying.
Yeah, everyone's okay. You guys proceed for the rest of the day, for the remaining daylight hours. So we'll call it 3 more hours. And then as the sun hits, starts to descend, and it starts hitting the peaks of the mountains, you, Feldorn, and Renly, both of you are aware that you've crossed into the realm of the Tempers, and now the movement of the winds and the temperature shifts they're very much they very much coincide with your feelings. So as you pass through a red area, and you guys are becoming a little bit more angry and are more irritable. You feel the wind move along, and the boat actually moves faster. And as some time goes by, you spend about 15 minutes doing that, snipping at each other and being slightly aggressive towards each other. Another shift in the emotion, in the color of the zone occurs, and now you're all at calm, at rest, and it's a greenish hint, and the boat likewise slows down.
I'm going to summon Numis, and I'm going to be like, okay, dear, blow your wind, and if you feel like, you're being swept up in emotions, channel those emotions into the wind you're blowing, into the sails.
Okay.
Because he's got a lot of wind power there.
All right. You summon this large air elemental. Numix emerges, and as he rises up in obedience to you, above and beyond behind the ship, ready to channel his air moving powers with you. You see crackles of colored lightning, right? Just kind of like spark across the sky, right? In, around, and through Numix. And he was getting ready to provide a big surge of air to move the boat faster. But you guys see swirls of other air currents around him, colored, and they're all all the colors of the rainbow. But as they begin to swirl and merge and spin around him, Numix is kind of held back. He's pausing, and his own colors begin to change inside of him.
Numix, you okay, buddy?
He can communicate with you telepathically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just feel an emotion coming through with him. He is sad.
Is he surrounded by blue?
Yes.
Oh God. Dry your tears and feelings into the sail, dear. Into the sail.
Right. You're as Numix is there and he begins to move, you hear, you feel a presence kind of passing through him, right? A great, powerful presence. And as it passes through him, it's a surge of bluish color sparked with pink streaks. And Numix is overwhelmed. He breaks down in his and who knew that air elementals felt emotion? He breaks down in his emotionality, and he kind of just becomes like a sobbing mess.
Oh my God, he wallows. Okay,
Alright.
I'm panicking and running back and forth as he does this, and then I'm like, and then I start humming because I know my lovely little ditty that helps, comfort emotions. I'm going to try to use that on him, and I'm going to be like, shh, 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 because he likes the sound of wind, and I'm going to make a little song of it, and God damn it.
In the air and the wind in front of you, and the bursts of blue and pinkish streaks, Renly, you see a face begin to materialize, large,
Oh,
as big as
no.
Numix, is, right? It kind of like dominates your immediate viewpoint, right? And you hear a voice just kind of speak out.
Curious. These feelings and this creature that you've passed through me.
This is the face that you see.
Do we really just see a face? A face is the size of Numix? Oh God.
Yeah, it's huge. It's wispy. It's ethereal looking, and it's in the color.
There's a gnome dildo on her eyelash.
Is that what that is?
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I thought it was a Smurf.
Yeah, I actually don't know what that is. I didn't see it when I found the picture, so I have no idea what that is.
I'm just gonna be like, he's been through a lot, yeah.
This is melancholy. You know, Renly, this is one of the tempers, one of the 5 tempers.
5 timbers, okay.
Yeah, I said 4 before, but now there's 5.
Yeah, that's what I was like looking at my notes. I'm like, why is it 4?
Melancholy says to you,
I know you. I've felt your presence before. Renly?
Indeed. Hi.
You and your friends have made quite a ruckus in our land.
Yes. Did you feel all that emotional fallout from our unexpected guest?
Not just the emotions. We felt the power.
That, yeah, ha ha ha.
We have questions. We seek answers. We seek to know who you are and what you feel.
Oh, we welcome your curiosity as we travel to, Yggdrasil, you know. Do you want to accompany us on our sojourn?
You mistake us, friendly. The Tempers do not accompany. The Tempers take. In order for you to pass through our land, you must all give something of yourself. You must teach us what it is that makes you so special. Show us the depths of your emotions.
I'm looking at Feldorn like, yeah, thanks.
That's my fault.
Was there no detour around this
I warned you ahead of time. This isn't my fault.
Guys, just tell me how deep you are. It's super easy. Just
area?
go.
How deep is your love? Your love. Your
Nah.
love.
So melancholy. She shifts a little bit, and you see her back away. And in that moment, Numix kind of falls out of within her presence, and he just kind of wallows back down to the deck. He's kind of like decreased in size. It's not because he's his power is diminished, but he just doesn't feel up to doing anything you've asked him to do, Renly.
Buddy, we're gonna talk this through later, okay? I love you, buddy. And I'm gonna dismiss him so he doesn't stay in her presence.
Okay. The let's see here. Melancholy. She looks at you. She's watching this whole interaction, and she says,
Yes, I see it now. You all have destiny wrapped around you. Well then, let us put that destiny to the test. Let us see if you have what it takes to continue to rebuff us. Come, sisters. Come to me. Bring all your passion.
and as she says that, the skies around you crackle with thunder and lightning, but not like a rain cloud or a storm or a tempest. This is a storm of emotion, swirls of light and color, blazing in brilliance and intensity, surge around you. The deepest blues, the most verdant greens, and the darkest blacks spiral all around you and surge as the five tempests gather. Feldorn and Renly, just from your experiences, you know that the Tempers don't convene very often. They mostly wander the whole Feywild, the realm, just far away from each other, just like passing storms. But now all five storms have come and convened on this area. It's a literal swirl of emotion. You can see the earth trembling around you. The topography is shifting. The skies and the clouds and everything are all reacting to the intensity of emotion. You guys are caught in the center of this vortex as the five tempers swirl around you.
This never happens. I was expecting maybe one to show up at some point, not a whole council.
Well, why don't we just take care of it? Show me your emotions.
Go ahead. You just had your big revelation. Yeah. Think about losing Fluffy Paws.
Right? So you want Deimos to solve all your problems?
Yeah.
Just because you're my best friends and I would do anything for you guys, you think I would do this for you?
Hey
Yeah.
Deimos, hey
Well,
Deimos.
when you say it
I
like
think for
that,
once,
it
Renly.
seems like that's something that Deimos would do. And I'll tell you what. And I look you directly in the eyes, Renly, and I say,
Clean up your own mess.
obviously, I would do anything for you guys. You guys are my best friend. Okay, I'll easily take care of it, no problem. And so I pull up my badass move. This is what Deimos starts doing. The entire sequence. And this is a choreographed move, which I'm assuming all of you guys do with Deimos.
No, what are you doing? Did you link
Oh
something?
my god.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
fine.
Everyone's doing the same dance move.
Oh, I know this dance.
Yes,
This is a great show.
it's so fucking good.
What the fuck is this?
This is
You haven't seen the
badass.
show? This is a
Oh,
great
No.
show.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually an amazing fucking show.
What
But
the fuck are
I'm
they
assuming
doing?
we're doing
They're
the
dancing.
entire dance move.
Okay, I will follow you because I trust you, Deimos.
Yes. So we have this choreographed move which I power into your heads because I think I'm part god.
I'm
And we
following your
proceed
hip thrusts. Okay.
to-
All right, Deimos.
Wanna dance.
So Deimos, you lead off this choreographed dance, and who all is joining Deimos in his dance?
Take my cue
Renly
from
is.
Deimos. Yeah, sure.
Feldorn thinks this is hilarious and joins in.
All right,
The entire
Feldorn's in.
party does. We're fucking killing it. And I will cast Enhanced Person on dance moves on everybody.
Oh, Ellen's
It's
here.
one- The enhanced moves
Ellen wakes
that
up.
we have.
Ellen wakes up
He's
and
been here for like 15 minutes or so.
And he feels
Elwin
da-
doesn't have a choice. He's in Deimos's pants.
that's right.
All
he's gonna
right.
dance. Well, in the swirls of emotions, you hear a laughter as the five tempers, the five sisters of pure emotion, kind of reveal themselves, their faces being made known to you. So you guys have met Melancholy already. You see to the right a swirl of blue and red and just intense vibrancy, just shifting in oranges, and the hues are changing rapidly, right? This is sanguine. Then to the other side, you see vibrant, passionate rainbow smattering of colors just like colliding with each other, interspersing and then spreading it back apart again, mixing like watercolor paints, like oils on a canvas. This is choleric. And beneath your ship, you see a vast darkness open up in front of you, underneath you. Blackest ink, and with it comes a very cold, emotionless, like the absence of emotion. This is phlegm. And finally, in front of you, greenish and yellow hues swirl around, and you hear a deep laughter. It begins humorously, and then it evolves into a mania. This is humor. So in these swirls of emotion around you, you guys, it's an encounter and an experience like you've never felt before. You've been in the presence of gods. You know what it means to see overwhelming power. But here you're met with overwhelming emotion. What do you guys do?
Wait, are we doing this? What are we doing in the middle of this dance?
Well, the dance is over. You've hit the last pose.
Oh shit. Are they not impressed? It was pretty sweet, guys. I give everybody high fives.
That's
Humor
pretty
is
much,
laughing.
That's pretty much what we're about, as I say in horror.
It was pretty sweet. I don't know why humor is over here is laughing. That was
Humor is laughing.
Why are you laughing? That was a sweet moves. It was some good moves. But you know what? That's how you showed that you enjoyed. I accept it.
Sanguine kind of leans in, and she's like,
Delicious. I felt every bit of your passion.
Yeah, it was pretty
Give me
passionate.
more.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you some more passion. I'll give you some sadness. I have something. How is it? What the fuck do these guys want?
Euphemia?
Melancholy says again.
Like I said, if you really are the ones chosen by destiny, then prove it to us. Pass our test.
And
Looking
what's
for
the
a test. Where is it?
Okay, I love tests. I'm like really good at those. As long as
Hey,
there's
Deimos,
no
pull out
wrong
your number 2
answers.
pencil.
Okay, I pulled it out.
We're ready for the test.
Humor chimes in.
It's quite simple, really. Give yourself over. Come to the land of emotion
We were very
and
emotional.
and accomplish a simple task without tearing each other apart first.
Bad.
Task you need us to do?
Alright. Yes.
Okay. You guys agree?
Oh no, I'm asking them what task they want us to do.
Yeah. It was your task. But I'm down. It please you to understand your stupid emotions. His emotions are stupid. But you know what's not stupid? My friends. My friends are pretty cool. So, we're gonna win.
Okay. So, the 5 tempers surge in front of you, and they nod to your agreement, and they draw you into themselves. They swirl in over the boat and just totally encompass you guys. All right.
Yeah.
You all, you can't see, you can't, but you're overwhelmed with the intensity of these feelings. You feel like you're stripped away. You're removed from yourself, broken down to your very basest forms, and you open your eyes, and you are in the same landscape, without all the colors, without any of the complexity. You're not on your boat anymore. You're standing on the shore, let's say right here, right? And there's a grand river that flows in front of you. You look down and you see that you're in your physical forms, but much diminished. You have no power. You have very little strength. You're reduced, like your physical dexterity is gone. It's hard work to move your fingers, and individually. You take a couple steps and they're clumsy. It's hard to grab your balance. It's almost like you're a toddler, just very new in the world. You look around at each other, and you guys are all like colored in emotion. Your features are like molded together. You almost look like clay figures, right? But you're still humanoid, but a lot of your individual features have been stripped away, and you're just like clay figures of yourselves. So what I need you to do is each of you roll a d20, and we'll see which temper you are dominated by. Who are we missing? Deimos, roll d20, please.
Let me do that real quick. Sorry about that.
All right. First lowest roll was Adis. Adis, you are let's see here, surging with red and blue. You are actually, let me do this in. No, I'll do this in public chat. So you are dominated by sanguine. And when I say dominated, I mean this is the surge of emotion that you're feeling. Okay? So basically, it governs your actions, how you act. So this is Adis.
Deimos, you always find the weirdest things.
He said we're toddlers, so that's Deimos is a toddler.
Oh shit. All right, who's next? We'll go with Renly. Renly, you are dominated by choleric.
I think Owen has the same number.
I'm just going in order.
Okay.
Elwyn, you are dominated by a phlegm. Darkness. Next was Deimos. Deimos, you are dominated by melancholy.
I'm sad, Deimos, now.
But definitely not
Feldorn.
interested in fishing.
I actually love fishing. 'Cause it makes you even more sad.
Feldorn, you're dominated by humor. Alright. So let me just write all this down so I remember who was who. Adis, then Renly, Elwyn. Okay. Alright. So, you're very you're smaller. You're basically like toddlers. Clay toddlers is what you guys look like. Right? You barely have fingers, right? They're like nubs. And you're kind of like that's what you look like. Melancholy reappears and says to you,
Welcome to the world of emotion. These are your emotional selves.
she looks at you all, addressing you all. She says,
Can you feel it?
Yeah, we're just a bundle of laughs, aren't we? You'll have such really positive emotions.
I tell you what, I'm really sad that there's not a better gym around. I'm gonna have to figure something out.
she says,
Your task is simple, dears. Cross the river. All of you get to the other side. If you all make it, you win, and we let you through. If any of you don't make it, or if any of you die, we win, and we extract a toll. We will be watching.
and the tempers fade back into the distance, into the landscape.
And we have no powers, right? Like no spells, nothing, no weapons, no,
Nothing.
not
Nothing.
in our backpacks. Okay.
That's pretty depressing.
Nothing. No possessions, no items. You just have your limbs, your clay, doughy limbs.
This is going great.
All right. What do you do? I said this is gonna be heavy in the role playing. If you guys are gonna have to try to problem solve and figure this out. I'll tell you what happens, but you have to role play these emotions.
So, what I might have missed something, but what exactly is the goal? Like, are we trying to get somewhere, achieve something specific?
We're trying
Cross
to
the river.
Cross the river
Cross
to
the
the
river?
other side.
Man,
Do you not know that?
fuck
When
these
you go here,
bitches.
here,
Fuck
don't
this
look at me,
bullshit.
you-
Deimos, let's go find some hookers.
No, I'm crying over here. I don't even
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because I'm sad, that's why. Don't ask.
You're sad because you don't have
asking
any
me questions
hookers.
make me more sad.
You're
You know
sad
what I
because you
do when
don't have
I'm
any
sad?
hookers.
I'm gonna go dig a hole and put my head in it, and I'm gonna put dirt over my head so I
Good
can't
luck with that.
because I'm real sad. And that's how I'm gonna go. Just don't ask questions. I'm going to dig a hole.
I trust that you know exactly what you're doing.
Feldorn looks at Deimos and goes, "Hey, you know the best dirt is that wet dirt over there on the other side of the river."
Are you calling me stupid? Obviously, I know that. but
Were
I
you
didn't want to
near
walk
the
over
river or
there.
a long way from
But
the river?
I'm gonna walk over to the wet dirt instead of this wet
See
dirt
this red circle
because
here?
my
See it?
eyes are crying and making this dirt wet, and that way you guys won't even know. Because I'm not even sad and or crying because I'm real tough.
We'll call this. We'll call the. Let's say this tree is, a 50-foot tall tree,
So,
and the river would be probably about 70 feet.
but it's nearby though. It's not like miles away.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You guys are probably 300 feet from the bank.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Why don't we just steal a
I'm gonna roll my eyes at them and I'm gonna say, like always, all you do is talk, and I'm the one that has to think of the solution.
You're still in his fucking
And
pants.
I'm going to
Shut
walk
the hell
away.
up. All you're doing is
just
playing
say you're
around with
gonna
his
walk?
butt all the time.
You can't. You're in his pants, and he's sticking his head in the mud.
If everyone walks out of my pants, James is gonna say, I don't even care what happens anymore. I'm an earthworm now, and I start just because
Okay. So Elwin, you try to walk away. Roll a straight d20. Okay. It's awkward going. As you maneuver along the ground, you find your little nubby, roundish feet like slipping on some of the rocks and the grass and stuff. But you manage to stroll away. You get about 5 feet away.
Okay. Can we see the water from where we're standing, or is it too far?
Yes.
Is
Yes, I see
it
it.
flowing,
Wait, does Elwin try to
That
walk
way?
past me?
or is it flowing this way? Is it
Yeah,
flowing
it's
It's
Wave.
flowing.
up or down?
It's flowing up.
Up.
As
Okay.
Elwin tries to walk past me, Feldorn will try to kind of sneakily stick out his leg and trip him.
All right. Feldorn, roll a d20. And Elwin, you roll it also. All right.
Me being
Feldorn, you
analytical and observant, when I walk by him and he tries to trip me, I just automatically pick up my little stubby leg and say, again with the games.
Games are always
Um,
fun. And
Feldorn,
bursts out into laughter.
yeah, you laugh a little bit, Feldorn. As you try to stick your little leg out, right? You manage to slip, right, a little bit, and you fall down and bounce on your little clay butt. Right? You take 3 points of damage.
How much health do we have?
Each of you has 100 hit points.
Okay, I'm putting that in my temp.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Do
Feldorn's-
I take him or does Feldorn take him?
No, Feldorn takes it.
Are there any logs nearby, Midas?
I am Midas. While I'm walking,
You can look around and try to see it.
you said it's flowing up, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Adis, roll an observation.
walk.
Or roll d20.
I'm gonna walk diagonally this way, to get closer to upstream, but still going towards the water. Does that make sense?
Okay. You start going in that direction. Roll d20 to see how well you can maneuver that ground.
And what I'm looking for while I'm walking is, in my head, what I'm thinking is, if I find something that floats, log or piece of wood, something like that, and I get on it, close to upstream, that as I'm paddling my little feet, the current will pretty much do this. So while I paddle to get across, it'll bring me downstream, so I can cross where we want to cross. Does that make sense?
Okay. As you're going, you walk in that direction. It's awkward to walk, and you trip on a root, and you flop down and back down on your face. You kind of flop and splat on the ground in front of you. Your right hand hits a small puddle of water. As you do, and you look and you kind of pick yourself back up, and you see that your thumb on your right hand is in this puddle of water. And as you pick your hand out, the place where your right thumb was in the water, the clay like crackled and turned into mud, and it's flowing off of your hand. It's detached from your body. It just flowed away. You take 6 points of damage, and you have no
we
thumb.
will dissolve in water. The flow is lava, basically. Water is lava.
So around us, like, are there like little tents, camps, or is this just a barren land?
Completely barren. Adis, you're looking around for logs. You don't see any logs. You do see trees, but no fallen logs or anything.
Okay. Are there any hand-sized rocks that like we could pick up?
Yes, you do see rocks.
Okay. I need 2 of them. And are there any trees that are like, I don't know. How small are we?
You guys are. So if this, let's see, if this tree here, what did I say it was? 50 feet tall, right? You guys are probably about 3 feet tall.
Okay. So
Toddler
I'll
sized.
get a couple of rocks. I'm gonna try to makeshift me a hatchet.
From the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, so you find a rock on the ground it looks like it has a kind of a sharp edge to it. Roll a d20 to see if you can pick it up. Okay, yeah, you stumble around a little bit. You manage to. Yeah, Renly, you're about the same height. Actually, you might be slightly taller. You're gripping at it, Adis, and you realize that you can't really pick it up by yourself.
You're doing fabulous as they come over to help.
Get pissed off and kick it.
I dodge.
Roll a d20.
No, I kick the rock, not kick you.
Yeah, but I'm hoping you're not cooking in my direction.
Yeah, you kick it. It rolls a couple. Let's call it 2 feet, and you take 4 points of damage as your foot kind of like cracks against it.
Oh yeah. Now I'm even more heated.
Do I find anything that looks like flint or anything else that looks like, I can knock them together for a bit of fire? I'm good at woods!
Roll d20 and search.
With my survival modifier?
No modifiers.
Fuck.
Nice try.
Anyone find flint? Anyone?
You're too emotional.
You're
Renly.
so helpful.
Renly, you begin your search. You're not really finding anything right now. What do you guys do? Adis, you think you could have lifted the rock if you had help, but lifting it by yourself is going to be hard.
Oh, if I can't even lift a rock up, there ain't no way I'd be able to swing a hatchet.
By yourself.
That's good. Deimos says it's time for team.
I don't think I would be thinking about cooperation because I'm like pissed off and heated, and everybody's acting like babies and shit.
Eldorn goes, yeah, sure. I'll help, as he's kind of like giggling.
Exactly my point.
What do you guys do?
Suggested people find something like flammable or something that can cause a fire, but does anyone want to help? No, because y'all are so good at what the fuck y'all are doing. Like, he's just moping in the mud, and I'm just looking at everyone else, and I like raise my hands, like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing.
Let me help you out. I'm real sad right now. When I'm sad, Deimos sings. And this is the story I will impart on you from a children's TV show that Deimos has definitely watched.
Someone throw him in the river, see if he can swim. I'm sure he can swim and get to that side before he dissolves. We have faith in you, Deimos.
I have faith in all of you guys, because I think that the difference between being taken care of, the sadness you have, because we all have weaknesses, but when we work together, things will work out. Like, I don't know, making a tree thing happen, or picking up a rock. Because, Elwood, when I look at you, I think you're really good at everything. Really, when I look at you, I think you're like super smart and nice.
Is Deimos actually singing?
Wait, yes, I'm singing right now, fucking guys. Beldorn, when I look at
You
you,
call that singing?
yes, I'm not good at singing.
I've
Making me
heard
feel sad.
goblins
Yeah,
sing better than that.
wait, you heard goblins sing? That's pretty cool. I don't even know what goblins are. 'Cause I'm just a stick dude. I know my name's Deimos, though. Feldorn, you're so smart. And, Aegis.
Oh wait, Deimos.
If
I
I
know
knew-
that even like I know you can sing really well, like really, it's like fabulous singing. But even I'm noticing
Yeah,
something
he
weird.
could sing
Because
really well.
You know
I
what's
said
weird,
that
you
you
guys?
were in
sarcastically
the
as I'm
mud.
giggling.
Are you dissolving? Is your face dissolving?
No, I'm here to help you guys out. Don't do this because I don't want to cry. And you know what? But Deimos isn't gonna cry because Deimos knows he's around his
Oh,
friends.
look at Deimos
And
the
the thing is-
crybaby.
the
He
thing
used
is,
to be so
you guys-
strong, and now he cries.
Deimos did used to be super strong. Yes, he is. Always strong again.
Deimos, you're a genius.
Well, you guys are the smart ones helping Deimos.
No, usually I am sarcastic. Oh no, yeah. But I'm like, I come to the edge where Deimos is and where he's not dissolving, and I pick up the soft mud and I start layering it on like armor, and hoping the sun kind of bakes it into a shell.
Okay, so you're taking what, like the mud that comes from his tears? Is that what you're doing?
No, but like the mud that he's on, like he said he was going to the mud and like doing stuff, right? And he's not dissolving, so
No, that's right.
I'm going to
Yeah, that's
wherever
right.
he is and dealing with that mud bank, which seems perfectly fine. And I'm just slathering that warm kind of mud on and hoping that the sun kind of bakes it as a protective shell.
Hey, Renly, you should put more mud on. It's a big improvement.
I know you don't mean it, but I do look fabulous.
You do, Renly.
You sure do. And I wink and start
Devilfish.
giggling.
Like, when you think about emotions are controllable. The thing is, when you have people with different things, you help each other. And
For
that's
fuck's
how
sake,
it-
can you all stop
Look
talking
what I
about your goddamn emotions and work on getting
Okay.
across the fucking
Let me
river?
tell you about you, Adis.
Just shut
You have
up.
a small wiener. And you know what?
Well, yeah, so do you.
Alright. I'm fighting Adis right now. I'm gonna
All right.
cast teleport
I'm
on
gonna-
him.
I'm gonna
casting
go
tele-
over to Deimos and I'm gonna take some of the mud from my hand that's melting and I'm gonna add it to his penis size.
Did you just melt his
Yeah,
penis?
I'm adding Elwin to myself. We're gonna do a fusion mode, and
All right.
I'm gonna cast teleport.
Adis, what did you roll for?
Oh, I thought me and him were fighting.
You're fighting? Okay. Adis and Deimos. Deimos, roll a d20.
Adis, you're pathetic. I was 100% better than
All right. So Adis and Deimos. Adis, you reach out and you swing at Deimos, and you miss and slap yourself. You take 6 points of damage. Deimos, you swing at Adis.
I wasn't
You
trying to
graze
fight.
him.
I was
Um,
never gonna fight him. I was just trying to win myself.
You graze him, which is even worse because but it doesn't make full contact, so you lose your balance and you fall to the ground. You hit your head on the ground,
Oh.
and you take 7 points of damage.
I'm dead.
And then I kick him.
Oh yeah, roll a d20.
I'm heated and I'm super aggressive.
Oh,
Do you
okay,
take
okay.
no damage?
I'm starting to think
Adis takes no damage. He delivers he leaves an imprint in Deimos' side.
Whoa,
If that's
18
where
points of
your
damage,
kidney
Amos.
was?
18 points. But I won the first fight.
While you're lying down on the ground, you kind of flip over to your back. You look up and you see Elwyn dripping bits of his muddy thumb onto your crotch, and it's slowly starting to build up a little bump because there's no bump there already. It's slowly starting to build up a bump.
No, that is something to be depressed about. I mean, you
Hey,
have.
Deimos, that's what
No
happens when you do
grippage.
too much steroids.
And then I say, now stop talking about your goddamn emotions and work on getting across the fucking river.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Wow, somebody didn't eat his Wheaties today.
When he starts talking again, I kick him again.
Adis, if you do that,
Roll a d20.
I will fucking
I'll kick
murder you.
Adis.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
Adis, you fault.
Backfire.
I'm kicking Adis also. Fuck Adis. He
Adis, you hold on. Adis, your foot breaks as you hit
shit.
Deimos. It breaks off. You take 17 points of damage and you fall to the ground. And Elwyn, you kick him. Adis takes 15 from Elwyn's kick, and Deimos, you reach over and slap him, and Adis takes 9 from the slap.
Damn.
Here,
We
why
are
don't we
not gonna make this.
Why don't we just tie up Adis, slather mud on the bottom of him, and ride him surfboard style to the other side?
I'm starting to think that people don't know how emotions.
Oh, that would be
work.
great.
What if we hear me out this one, guys? We work together.
He's still
And
talking,
then-
so I
then we
just
beat-
elbow
Okay,
drop him.
Adis is tied up. I tied Adis. Okay,
You touch shit, you're still laying on the ground.
I pull Adis's ears off. Okay, Adis can't hear you. No, he can't be angry. I
Hey,
So this is what you guys look like. Just
Right.
I walk away. I just walk away.
Nah, I'm elbow dropping you.
You can't. You have no leg.
That doesn't require a leg to elbow drop.
It does to get up.
Adis roll d20. Deimos roll d20. Adis, you managed to weakly slap Deimos. Deimos, Deimos, you take 6. Deimos, you managed to hobble away without taking any damage from walking. All right. So what are you guys doing next?
I'm watching as Adis is becoming less and less of a clayman. So the whole point is for us to try to get across without killing each other.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, I'm still slathering mud on. It's slow going.
So I actually
Midas
I
said he
actually
wanted
think it would
roleplay.
be I actually think it would be funny, and I go and I pick up a glop of mud,
Mm-hmm.
seeing that Deimos didn't dissolve, and I throw it at the back of Deimos's head as he's walking away.
All right, roll d20.
Wait a minute. Out of character, Midas.
Yeah.
Can I get
You hit him.
a reiteration of the task?
You need to cross the river without any of you dying.
Cross
Yeah, that's
the
not
river.
that's not gonna happen.
Cross the river.
One
Cross
of
the
us
Yes.
is gonna die.
And how wide did you say the river was?
About
70
100 feet. 70 feet? That's at 70 feet, yeah. You all need to get across safely. All of you need to get across safely.
I think
Does it- when
Midas
it- when
figured
the-
out what I was thinking, and he changed the task.
When the mud hits Deimos, does it hurt him, or does it look like it? Part of the back of his head.
It becomes part of the back of his head. It just kind of splotches there.
Come on, people, Iron
Hey.
Man it up. I'm cutting you
Hey,
to slather
Deimos.
mud.
Deimos, wait.
I am waiting.
I walk over to Deimos and I start shaping the mud into the shape of a penis.
Yeah, dude, I have a huge penis. Thanks for giving me a huge
I
dog.
like.
I'm actually less
You're a
than.
dickhead now.
Yes, I am. Put it one on my head.
So Deimos, Elwyn got to drop. Oh, just one drop. one glop of mud onto your crotchal area. So you have a very minimal bump down there, but it is a very small protrusion.
Badass is what that is.
I think it's the one on his head now.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Stripping off my clothes? Do I have clothes?
No,
I
you're a
don't
clay
have clothes.
figure.
Okay, so I'm just slathering my boobs now.
So I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some.
You don't really have boobs. Deimos doesn't have a penis. You have no boobs.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll in the mud. It'll be the fastest option. Rolling, baby, rolling back and forth. And then,
Okay.
and then
Roll
snow
d20.
angel.
Roll d20.
Snow angel.
Roll d20. Roll d20 for the rolling, and roll a d20 for the snow angel. All right, the snow angel's fine. You managed to do it without breaking off any limbs. The rolling, you bump into some rocks and branches along the way,
I
and you
bumped
feel
into
pieces.
Adis's foot, didn't I? The one that came off.
Yeah, that's it. And you feel some parts of your body, of your clay, just kind of tear off in the process. You take 4 points of damage.
I sat trying to put it back on with the mud.
All right. What else are you guys doing? What are the rest of you doing?
So I'm gonna cover my whole arm in the mud.
Okay.
And then
Hey, haven't we already failed already? Because you said
No,
get
no one's died
across
yet.
the river safely, but
The failing
three
tactic
of
is
us
someone
are all
dies.
hurt.
the
Yeah,
fail.
you
No,
the-
right? Oh wait, I should take down 4.
Oh, it's dies. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick a muddy finger into the water to see what happens.
Okay. So the mud is on your finger.
Well, I
You put it
I
in.
covered my whole arm in mud. Like, tried to thoroughly cover my whole arm in mud, and then stuck one finger in the water to see what happens.
Okay. It begins the mud begins to as the water's flowing. It's not a very fast stream, if not a very fast river. It's kind of a gently meandering one. You stick it in, and you do see the mud beginning to dissipate, fairly slowly.
Mhm.
You figure you could leave it in for about 10 more seconds before it starts to actually hurt you.
Okay. So I'll put my hand out, and I'll join Renly, thinking that it would be a fun idea to roll around in the mud like a pig. I'll go
Rolling
ahead
does
and-
not work. There are too many free limbs here. I point to Adis's
Wait a minute.
foot.
Wait a minute.
Swindle.
Wait,
I'll
are
go
there
ahead and
branches?
I'll roll in the mud. I'll roll in the mud and start squealing like a pig as I'm rolling in the mud.
Roll a d20. What kind of branches, Adis?
Just like, maybe like, baseball, smaller than like the where you grip a baseball bat.
You know what? I'm gonna
branches
burn
smaller
my
than that.
inspiration.
That are like, maybe like 3 to 5 feet long.
You're looking around for branches? Roll a d20 looking for branches.
I'm gonna burn my.
Adis, go ahead and roll it again. Or
inspiration.
Feldon, roll it again. Okay, yeah, you roll successfully. You get yourself a nice coated layer around you. Adis, you're looking around. You do find some branches fallen from the tree.
All right.
We'll say you find seven branches about baseball sized.
Sweet.
And give or take.
Deimos, come here.
Yeah, Deimos isn't going over there.
No, you get to
Amos is unwilling to move.
you get
Crazy guy's talking again. Deimos isn't going
you get
that
to
way.
you get to inflict harm on me, Deimos,
Yeah, why would Deimos want to do that?
because it will help us get across the river, maybe.
Yeah, no, we good.
Okay, Renly, come here. God damn it.
What?
Deimos
I
is
say
fucking
on the
useless.
floor, snow angeling.
What I want you to do is I want you to come take these two, like 5-6 foot long sticks and shove them into my legs. Into my feet. Like stencils.
Like stints?
I
Or
am
like
so
stilts.
into
Yeah, like
sadism. Like, this is totally my thing. No.
Alright.
If you're into it, then do it.
I just said no.
So
Do it.
are we going with like we're at our normal intelligence level, or are we gonna go with like we're at like Adis's intelligence?
We have
level
nothing.
for this? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys. I mean, mentally, you guys are doing just fine. I think.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, can we just walk down this river till it gets like hardly anything over there? And
Did
then
you
we can
notice
do-
y'all tripping over a rock?
Yeah, we just work together. It's
Ren-
more real easy if we just
Get to
literally
work,
just
god
hug each
damn
other
it.
into it. You can't follow
Shut
a
the fuck
fucking
up about your
caterpillar.
stupid ideas. I already figured out how to get across the river. Just do this. God damn.
You do it yourself.
Fucking useless twats.
Oh my god, you are so
Yeah.
powerful. I'm sure you could shove that up your ass and just go across the river. Go you.
What,
You guys are funny.
what season is it?
Feldarn's going like, wow, I don't even have to prank these guys. These guys are pranking themselves, and starts laughing.
Feldorn, for fuck's sake, since you seem to be the only reasonable person here, you want to help me out with this so we can see if it'll work?
Sure, I'll help you.
Me of great help. I can tell.
So you're trying to shove these sticks into your feet so that they're like stilts, right?
Yes, that's the idea.
All right. Feldon, are you doing that? You're trying to help him?
Yes, Feldorn will attempt to help.
Yeah, why didn't
Alright,
you use
roll-
this rock and hit the bottom of it and to help?
Roll.
Because they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're like 6 foot long.
Roll
I
d20.
probably couldn't even bend over enough to shove them into my own feet.
Okay.
But
Felderman, take.
instead of shoving them into his feet, I shoved them into his booty cheeks.
Whatever works.
All right. So that's a practical joke. I'll give you your inspiration back. Let's see here. So, Adis, we're gonna give you 3 points of damage, but he is successful. It does ram right in there, and you know it's firmly stuck up there now. So you have like a 6-foot stick shoved up your butt.
Sweet.
How much damage?
Now stand me up, Phildorn.
He took 3.
You do
Well,
realize that
he's got to do the other one first.
You can't really move if it's in your butt because
It's in
you'll
a
just
cheek.
fail.
It's in a cheek.
Yeah, you'll just like
His butt
you'll
cheek.
just wiggle your butt. That's it. You won't actually get anywhere.
I just want to point out that I literally walk using one of my butt cheeks, so I know it's possible.
well, technically, since he lost a leg, he has been using a butt cheek to walk.
Yeah.
So I
yeah,
gave him
kinda-
back
so-
a leg.
All right. So roll the other the d12 or the d20 to Feldorn.
Is he missing an arm too?
No.
No, he didn't lose an arm. Oh, this one goes straight in into his foot. So, Adis, you got one like stub of a leg, but then also protruding from your butt cheek is a long stick, and Feldorn was able to line up the other one on into your foot, so that they're actually about equal length.
Nice. How much damage do I take from that one?
All right, this one was pretty good. He did a good job on this one. We'll do. You take 3.
Okay.
Hey, Deimos.
All right, help me up.
No. Before you help him up, I take mud and I throw it at him. Flatter
Okay.
yourself. You need protection.
I
It's
don't
like
need
some
no
Alright.
goddamn protection. Never used it in my life with a whore.
It explains so much. I mean, I point to his face.
All right.
You said
So
you'd
you
have
throw.
syphilis.
You're the one. You know what? I don't need any advice from a tentacle hooker.
But we don't want
So are
to
you-
fail because it seems like
Wait,
you're
hold
doing a
on,
great
hold on, sorry.
job.
Hold on, Midas. Do we have our memories?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't need any advice from a tentacle hooker.
Excuse you? I don't need to get paid for my own pleasure.
Yeah, well, you know what? Tentacling a drunk dude is rape.
I think we were all drunk.
I think Deimos is already sad. You guys don't need to make him happy.
But he's doing so well
All
with his emotion management. It's
Okay.
fabulous.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but Deimos and Elwyn are already on the other side of it.
Sure.
Resolved?
All right, he said sure. We're on the other side.
Guys, we made it.
Oh, so how well did I cover myself with mud when I rolled around in it like a piggy?
You did really well. That was a good roll. So you're completely covered. And you're finding that as time goes by, as you're helping now, it's actually starting to dry out,
Exactly.
right? So it's hardening a bit. You think it might be a little bit more water resistant now.
Right, Feldorn, now this is my idea. Okay, since there's 5 of us, right?
Oh, you actually have an idea for once?
I do. So you know how I've got the two. Well, yeah, because I can talk to you. You're actually trying to help us. So we've got our 5 peeps here,
Yes,
right?
I am trying to help.
We got our 5 peeps here. I'm just doing it on here because I have parchment, right?
Is he
We
getting
got our-
smarter? I think so.
Shut the
And then I'm
fuck
shaking
up,
my head.
tentacle. Shut the fuck up, tentacle hooker. We don't need your tentacle whore advice. So
But it would probably help.
we get everybody with like this with the 2 legs, right? And then we position you in the front here. And what we have is we have a stick between you and the 2 people behind you, a stick between those 2 people and the people behind them, and a stick between those 2, and that will help keep us from falling over as we all walk across the river.
What
No,
you're
we will
saying
just
is-
fall like dominoes.
No, we won't. Shut up, tentacle hooker.
One person
what-
falls,
what you're
we'll drag
saying is-
everybody else down.
You wanna work out now after you stabbed everybody, after they all said the exact same thing earlier.
Dude, shut up. Nobody asks your opinion. All you're doing is over there fucking crying like a bitch.
The Deimos actually isn't crying. But he's...
That's all
There
Deimos
be no
ever
attention
does
to
is
the
fucking
tears.
cry.
There are no
doing the
tears in his
best of being
face.
sad.
The fucked up part is we're all gonna remember this when we go back to our normal
just-
body.
Are you not happy because you've never been
I can fix that.
I don't think you can. You've been alive for time still.
No, I'm talking about fixing us remembering this afterwards.
Oh yeah, you probably should fix that. Probably look at.
Yeah, Deimos is gonna be
What is-
depressed for a
what
month
is-
because you're gonna remember crying like a bitch.
No,
Hey,
Deimos
Feldorn,
is
you've been
crying-
so effective
crying's
with
normal.
Adis. Could you help me, like, lift this rock and try to put it on the riverside to see if maybe we can get, like, a little rock we can step on?
Sure, I'll help you lift the rock.
Oh,
Alright,
that's a great
Renly
idea,
and-
Renly. Tie that rock to the rock to the bottom of each of these sticks. That will add weight to them and help prevent them from being washed away. And
How
from
deep is the
sinking
river?
too deep.
We have no idea.
You guys haven't gone and
We
looked.
have no idea.
You
That's why
haven't
we're
looked.
trying. I'm trying to figure out, like, how deep will this end up being. And
While they're
Alright, so
while,
Feldorn-
while they're fucking around with sticks, I would have walked over to the river to see how deep, like to try to
roll
roll a
roll
d20.
3d20s. That's quite the trip. That's quite the
I'm
trip for you.
assisting him. Together, so.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Elwin's getting the hang of it for a little bit. All right, so Elwin, you only take damage twice along the way, and there's little bits of damage. So you take. Oh, I max rolled. You take 8 points of damage on your trip to the river. Renly and Feldorn both roll a d20. I want to see how well you can pick up this rock.
That doesn't count. It hit the edge. No, that one did count.
Alright,
It did hit the edge
Felder-
of the legal.
Feldorn's doing good.
But,
Renly.
as Feldorn is trying to pick up the rock, he's kind of pushing it towards Renly to see what would happen.
Yeah, Renly kind of tips over. She falls on her butt, and the rock kind of smashes into her lap. Right, Renly takes.
And mud covered. It cushions it.
Okay, so I'll downgrade the die. Renly takes 5 points of damage.
It does crack the mud, and I
But-
give you a stinker eye.
But you are holding the rock.
You asked for my help.
You
I
and
tried to
Feldorn-
help. That's not my fault. You fell.
You and Feldorn are both holding the
You've
rock.
been so helpful.
You're
Really.
welcome.
Now get this off of me!
Are you?
All right, Elwin. Deimos, did you go with Elwin to the shore?
Yeah, Damon's just helping that one. So he's there.
All right, so roll 3d20s to see how you did on the journey.
Aren't we assisting each other? So we should have advantage all the way through.
Feldorn is gonna roll the rock
right.
across
So,
Renly to
I
try
will-
and get
I
it
will
off of
use
her.
it. Boom.
Man, you get some bad rolls in there. You got some bad drops. All right, Deimos is gonna take. I'll just do 2. Here we go. 6 points of damage on the way.
Don't we get disadvantage if helping because we're so bad? It doesn't make sense to be better.
You guys can help each other out. You can
Well,
you both
how about
roll.
helping each other out.
See, why can't you be like Elwin and Deimos? Why can't you be as like neat? But no, you have to be super like you are, right, Feldorn? Right?
This is
As you
funny.
roll this across me.
This is hilarious. As Feldorn rolls on the floor in the mud again, laughing.
All right, so Elwin and Deimos, you guys are on the bank of the river. What are you looking for?
To see if we can see the bottom, like towards the middle.
All right, you look and you figure that it's about 6 feet deep at its deepest point.
Okay. Now these trees that are at the edge.
Mhm.
If my calculations are correct, that the 2 smaller ones, they're not super thick at the trunk, right?
Yeah.
So, using math and the Pythagoras theorem and the loss of gravity and
Things that do not exist in this realm. Okay.
The power of math compels you.
and the power of Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Woo!
I will ask Deimos to help me. How tall is like these 2 smaller ones?
Those 2 smaller ones, we'll call those 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. All right, Deimos. So here's what we're gonna do. We are
Wait,
going
wait,
to.
wait. You guys are over by the river. Does
Yeah,
Feldorn know that Deimos is scared of octopuses at this point? I can't remember if you guys
No,
told
Damus
him
is
that.
actually he's not afraid of octopus anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh,
he was cured of that. An
yeah.
angel,
Now it's ropes.
a BDSM angel, like changed his fear. that's
Was that
that's a long
was
story.
was I told what it was?
Sure.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's ropes now. Let's say it's
Yeah,
ropes.
it's ropes. It's ropes.
Well, actually, Deimos doesn't believe ropes exist. If he sees one, he doesn't actually see it.
Okay.
Speaking of ropes, is there any vegetation around that we could sort of
Vines.
intertwine together to make some sort of, not a rope, a tying device?
Yes.
A vine.
So you're looking around. There are no vines around, but there are grasses and stuff. And you know that these grasses have long, stringy ropes that connect them to each other. They're not individual plants. They're all like one plant that shoots up in a lot of different areas.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna have Deimos help me collect it and turn it into not a rope, a tying device.
Okay. All
A
right.
belt.
So Deimos, you and Elwyn are working on gathering up the grasses. That means uprooting them and pulling them up. There's a fair amount of manual labor. I need you both to roll 3d20s.
But we're helping
Got
each
it.
other out. Because we're friends. So we're
Hey.
all at advantage.
What's the disadvantage?
So
Check.
how deep was this river?
6 feet
6
at
feet.
its deepest point.
Shit.
Hey, how tall are
Oh
we?
shit! Roll, Elwyn. You're 3
3
feet
feet.
tall. Elwyn takes 19 points of damage in his grass gathering process. Deimos takes 2.
Yep.
Hold on.
Hey, we're twins.
Hold on, Deimos. You also take
Actually,
4 because you don't really have advantage.
actually, I do have advantage.
So Feldorn wants to try something.
Okay.
So I think Adis's idea with the sticks is a good one.
Okay.
Also
You guys
the
actually, Elwyn and Deimos, you do gather a fair amount of rope. All right, but go on.
Also the mud. I'm going to like sit down on the bank with some of the sticks that Adis gathered, and instead of sticking them into my feet, I'm going to use some of the mud to kind of like glue it to my feet.
We
Okay.
need some of those grass leaves to bind them. We need those vines. Or the leaves. Grass.
Well, no, because remember the mud is hardening as we go.
But then it'll dissolve in the water. That's a problem. Once it hits
Not,
water,
not,
it'll crack and dissolve.
It will.
I still-
The drier mud will last longer than the wet mud, so you gain time, but it will eventually break down in the water.
Yeah. So I will try to get if the rock is off of me and we heard that the river's 6 feet deep, I will
Yes.
try to find some grass to help cover the mud that Feldorn is putting on to bind the sticks to him to kind of add a layer of waterlog protection.
So you're gathering up grass and to tie stuff together.
Yeah, let me
Actually,
roll.
hang
Right.
on.
Fuck. Oh wait.
3 times,
no.
really. 3 times. 3d20s.
How big
Oh,
were
that's
the
pretty good.
how big were the sticks? Like, do they?
17 damage.
Ouch.
The sticks are about 6 or 7 feet long.
Oh, okay. Does it look like if I tie a bunch, if I lay a bunch of them down together, does it look like we could lay on top of them?
Yeah, sure. There's some thicker ones.
Dude, why don't we just make a giant stint or stick and lay it across like a bridge? Like, I'll help you with the mud.
So you guys had 7 sticks. If you need more, you can go up and try to get them down from the trees, to break them off the trees and stuff like that. But currently you have
Oh.
7.
Feldorn's gonna try to get more. I'm gonna burn my inspiration to roll that at advantage.
Okay.
All right, so okay. Well, while they
You-
do that,
Yeah, you guys gathered a lot of rope, a lot of this grass tying device stuff.
Grass, not rope. Grass. Tying stuff. Tying equipment. Not.
Felder, in that effort, you're able to get 8 more branches In the process, you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, Ellen, what were you doing?
I'm gonna take um. Well, we're all over the place. Are we gonna make a raft, or are we gonna? Because I was thinking,
Hey,
We're not
we
making
should.
raft.
I was thinking, between all of us, we cut down this 30-foot tree, and
Yeah, but wasn't it 70 feet across?
yeah. Hear me out. We cut down these two 30-foot trees, and we tie them together. That way, there's enough space for all of us. And we use two of the long sticks because the river's 6 feet deep. We tied two sticks together, so 4 sticks. We tied two of them together, and we use those as paddles. That'll reach all the way down to the bottom, and we'll like stick them in the mud at the bottom and propel us across the river while we're on top of the logs that are tied together as a raft.
I mean, I love your idea because I'm sure we can cut down these massive trees with no tools and as clay figures with no strength where we, dent ourselves as we walk. It'll be perfect. I
think
commend
that
you.
I
I
think
really
Ada-
like sarcastic Renly.
I think Adis's idea of this is out of character. I think Adis's idea of stilts was probably the way to go. In character, Feldorn's gonna be like, "Sure, I'll help you cut down a tree." As he's
So then
digging
he's
in.
gonna die with the help.
The thing is 6 feet deep. The sticks are 6 feet long.
We're tying them
How-
together.
Plus our 3 feet.
We're tying the sticks
Right,
together. That's
but
why.
So if we're using them as stilts, we're gonna be 3 feet above the water.
how far did the sticks get shoved up Adis's ass and leg?
Well, we're
Listen.
only 3 feet long, so
About 6 inches. We'll call it 6 inches.
All right, so you're gonna be 6 inches in the water. Your
no,
body.
you'll be
Ellen's right. Ellen's correct. Yeah.
yeah.
That's why we're tying the sticks
That's-
together to
and that's why
lengthen
we're
the sticks.
and that's why we're using the mud. I would have told you guys that hey, the mud doesn't wash us away. Like
Yeah.
like we can use the mud to protect ourselves from the water.
I'm gonna climb the tree. Midas.
I see this like,
no, this is-
solo Owen play.
Oh, this is gonna be serious. This is gonna be serious. A physical endeavor here. All right. Roll. Are you going to climb to the top?
Yeah.
How high are you gonna go? All right. Roll 3 d20s.
Deimos, I see how helpful you are doing nothing. Maybe you want to just, sit under Elwin and, cushion his fall when he doesn't fall over?
All right. Not too bad. The first roll got you on the way. Elwin, you take 4 points of damage for the first leg of the trip, and 8 points of damage for the second leg. But you were able to ascend the tree.
What tree did he do?
Did you
What tree did you do, Elwin?
I did the one closest to the. Why won't it change? There we go.
Which one?
This one, the one closest.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm at the
Oh.
top. I'm gonna throw the rope
Yep.
down to, not the rope, the tying device.
Yep.
And I will
Or
throw it
slingshot,
down
right?
to Deimos.
Yep.
Yes. And I'm gonna tie my end of the rope to the trunk, like to the top of the trunk of my tree.
Okay.
And as he does that, I catch the rope, wait till it's completely secured by him.
And then you're gonna go around this other tree.
Yep.
And use it as a
Holding device.
pulley, like a pulley.
All right. Real
So
quick.
you're
Roll
gonna, you know what I mean,
roll
right?
d20. Roll d20. I'm gonna see how well you can maneuver these knots together.
I will
Eh.
use my inspiration.
Okay. You do a really good job of tying that knot.
Not bad. All right. I tell everybody else we have to start like going looping this around. We have a decent amount of rope, right? Pretty good.
Yeah,
amount.
you guys got between the two of you. You guys gathered quite a bit.
All right, so we'll actually double it down. We'll go between both the trees to make it easier to pull back, so it's easier to do our fun fandango. Here is my athletics roll. All right, not bad. Actually, here, okay, I'll do a regular one.
Okay.
But
And what are you doing?
I'm trying to walk the rope around these trees. Is everyone else coming to too?
Yeah, you in the process of walking around the trees several times, you trip on the roots and you bump your knees against things. You take 1 point of damage.
So, just out of curiosity, have I noticed that since I've been covered around in mud, when I've been walking around, have I been hurting myself?
It does insulate you. You take less damage.
Okay.
If he tells us, I would.
I would say, hey
us.
guys, it would be
Oh.
fun if we all rolled around in the mud like pigs. And I'll start.
How
rolling
far
around in
back
the mud
has
again.
the tree bent?
So you're tying them together and you're trying to like use them to.
Catapult.
We're all gonna die.
And now we fail. And now we fail. This is what we feel. The
No,
soloist.
Feldorn is all for this idea because that would be hilarious.
Okay. So Damus is gonna need a little help. He's not quite so buff in this form. He's
That's
gonna need at least
bullshit.
one other person to help him pull to get the leverage he needs to bend that tree far enough.
Are you guys telling us that? Is that what you're telling everybody, that you think we should catapult across the river?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you will go splat on the other side, and we will fail. I mean, no,
No.
this is a great idea. We'll be
We got-
perfectly
But we got to
So
the other side, right?
Feldorn's like, oh yeah, let's do this. Has the
Alright.
like biggest cheesiest grin on his face, and we'll go try to help Deimos.
And Renly, come on.
And as
You're
I'm walking
stupid.
over there, I'm like, hey
Okay.
Deimos, let me get that rope so I can help you.
Yeah.
Feldorn, roll d20.
Oh,
All right.
you
So
fell
you also
down.
need Feldorn. You also need to roll 3 d20s to get from where you were to the bank. All right, those are all good. All right, so but in the process of trying to help Deimos, you have the armor, so you fall down, you bump into things. I'll downgrade your die because you have the armor. You take 9 points of damage.
That's downgraded?
All right. Yeah, it's downgraded. So but Feldorn, you and Deimos managed to get quite a bit
Oh,
of
wait,
tension on this
wait.
rope.
I'm sorry, because Deimos is not Deimos. Feldorn is being a prankster. I'm gonna try to walk a little faster than Deimos so I could tie Deimos to the tree as we're trying to wrap it up.
All right, Deimos, roll a d20 to see if you perceive this.
Deimos is
I
not
mean,
moving,
wait,
he's
wait.
swallowing.
How is he trying to?
Oh, Deimos is unmoving. That's right, Deimos is unmoving.
Wait, what?
You're holding the rope. Feldorn's
Yeah.
coming to see he's gonna help you. He grabs the rope
Yeah.
and he wraps you around the rope around you and tries to tie you to the tree.
Oh, I wouldn't do it to the tree, but if it was a tie around me, so I get super slingshot, I'd be cool with that.
Feldorn roll d20, see how successful you are at tying Deimos up. It doesn't sound like he's resisting you. All right, you managed to wrap Deimos up. Deimos, you're tied to the tree.
Not to the tree, to the rope. And I
Hey,
tell,
Elwin,
I tell
did I do a
Rope is
good
attached
job?
to the tree.
Yo, Feldor, this is a very analytical
as I'm-
move that you
as
just
I'm-
pulled off.
as I'm giggling.
Normally you're a jokester, but right now, this is the most serious thing you've ever done. And I respect that.
Reverse psychology doesn't work on me.
No, but seriously, that's great. Because I'm like, if I can sling that, then I'll get shot even here farther. As I'll be the crazy fuck.
Okay. But in the process of tying it, Feldorn, you did add tension to the rope. So, Elwin, your tree is bent quite a bit. the tip of your tree is touching the tip of the other tree. So the tips are touching.
It's a lot of tip touching.
Yes.
Hey, Elwin is ready for the blast off.
Okay.
So Elwin
tell-
wants to become a jizz rocket. Got it.
I tell everyone else to help us pull it a little farther. And then
Yeah,
To
get as
tie it
much
down.
tension on this bitch as you guys can.
climb it up. And then Deimos will hold it tight. And then we'll blast off.
All right. That's what we're doing.
After we pin it down, obviously, which is a smarter.
Soloist
But
is
yes.
is doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, if one guy with stilts wants to stay back and be the one that cuts the rope,
Yeah.
and then they can try to walk across. After
Oh, I'm
the
still
rest of
making
us
my
launch
bridge.
Okay, Renly, I don't want to be. You're very ingenious and smart. But when was the last time you saw someone get skyrocketed off a tree like that?
I'm the audience. I've got my popcorn and I pull up the
off. All right,
pebbles
well
around.
then,
Watch it on top
then
of the
Renly,
tree.
you help Deimos pull. All of you guys help Deimos pull the tree back as far as possible, and then tie it off. And then Deimos, you get up here with me, and we'll be
Yeah.
the rocket men.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
oh,
Well,
you're doing
Caldar's
such a
getting up
swell
there
job.
with you guys because this is hilarious.
You're doing such a
Yes.
swell job. I'm just
We'll-
gonna
we'll
cheer you
be-
on, baby.
Yeah, you're
We'll-
interested by pulling the rope.
We'll all be rocket men.
Okay.
All right. So are you guys
We're
going
gonna
over to
Elton
help
John
him?
the shit out of this tree.
I have faith in them. A lot of faith in them, and I'll be cheering them on as I continue to break my bridge.
So can I find something to like the tree is we need more tension to launch us across, right? It looks like that.
Yes. Yes. You're gonna need more tension for sure.
Hey, stick butt, get over here. This is a great idea.
I'm stuck here till you help me up, dude.
He lost a limb thanks to somebody.
No, I've got
you
6
have-
foot legs.
Oh, help him stand up. That's right. You got to stand up. Renly, you're the only one who's close to him.
I'm humming. La 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 la.
I like this. This is like literally hilarious.
wish
Monsters,
you-
no problem. We blow through them
Gods,
super easy. Gods, no
Demon
problem.
lords.
No problem. Puzzle, we're stumped.
No. If we had Elwin, we're okay. But if it's something like this, teamwork, we're stumped.
Yeah.
How many of the sticks have I tied together in this like 50 minutes of them shenanigans this?
You've been doing. Yeah, roll me a d20.
Because we have like quite a few sticks. I was like, how many have been mudded?
We had a lot of six. You did good. I'll say you've done. You had 15 sticks total. No, you've done. I'll say you've done. And there's 2 in Adis's legs. So you have 13. I'll say you've done 13 sticks together. A 13 stick raft. Right? You're mudding together.
Oh, I wasn't doing a raft because I was trying to do a long kind of stick going all the way to the other end. So 70-foot long stick, I'm covering it with mud, and then we're going to lay it onto the water, and we're going to do another one. And we're going to put some mulch in between, and then we're going to kind of like walk across.
It's gonna take us.
Are you
forever.
mudding them
Wait,
to get them to
what?
stick together?
Yeah.
We're
I'm
flying.
So you have-
across.
And we're wrapping in vines.
You
Wait,
you have.
what?
All right, so you're halfway through this process, run. You have half the sticks laid out, and they're mudded. That's gonna take a long
It's going to take a
time.
long time, yes.
I'm gonna try to help Deimos get unstuck from the.
Wait, yeah,
Like,
I'm
get-
All right. You
Like,
have,
looking at Renly, I'm
untie
like,
him
this is
from
the
the
more
tree.
ridiculous plan you have than a regular Deimos plan.
all right.
But
Elwin
Deimos is
down to
untied.
55 hit points. So I'm like,
I'm just gonna keep pulling this. We just gotta get across the river.
walk across the land, and as long as you don't trip and let go, it'll keep giving tension.
Alright, hear me on this, guys. Okay. We just have to get across the river. Right? So, how about we all chop off our pinky toes? Stick it on top of this fucking tree. We all pull the fucking tree, and then we shoot the fucking tree and our toes fly across. We make it across, we win the game.
I trust that. Okay, yeah, I'll amputate a toe for that.
Alright, cool. Let's
I'll
keep
carry
going.
them.
So can I add weight to the tree, but putting mud on it.
You can. So you're looking for a way to get more leverage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You roll roll d20. Okay. You find yourself another branch. You're pretty good at finding branches now, and you wrap it around the vine. You tie the vine off on it, and you're able to wedge it at the base of the tree, and you make like a little like a ratcheting system, where you pull it back, then you retighten, and do you know what I mean? You use the leverage
Yeah.
to kind of like ratchet it, or winch the tree lower and lower and lower, and in the process you only take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, Elwin, get off the actual thing and like hold it further back if you can. And
Well,
like,
if we all cram to the top, it will shoot down.
I'm already drawing on my little clay face. I'm drawing goggles on, like flying goggles.
okay,
I said
okay,
I'm ready to go.
okay,
All right,
we have
Elwin.
someone's foot. Okay, we just need thumbs. People thumbs or no, big toe, pinky toe.
Actually, we need your pinky toe. We'll chop off the toe that's next to the pinky toe. It's a useless fucking toe.
I chop off a pinky toe.
All right. You take 1 point of damage, Renly.
All right,
I only rolled a 1.
yay!
Yeah, I rolled a 1 the first time. All right, Renly takes 1 point of damage. Renly, you're still far away from them. You're the only one who's not. Oh, you and Adis are the only ones who are not close to
I
them.
give it to Adis, and I'm like, go baby, as I lift him up.
All right, roll a d20 to see how well. You're gonna have to keep trying. You guys keep trying. All right, it takes you 3 tries, and you take
I'm covered in mud.
15 points of damage along the way, because he falls on you a couple times and it like knocks you down and that
Okay.
kind of stuff.
So I give him.
Adis, you are now standing on your stilts.
Yay! Alright, what are we doing?
Yes, my pinky toe. Do you want me to give you the pinky toe on the foot that broke off?
What?
We're going to be sending our pinky toes across so part of us reaches the other side.
Oh, I had the idea to just throw my broken leg across the river earlier, but I don't think that's gonna work.
We'll try it with the pinky toes. We'll see how it goes once.
Well, one
Ellen
of my
is across.
feet, one of my legs is down there on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going over there and like because it's right next to you, and I'm going to just pull off the toe there.
And that does not hurt Adis at all.
Here you go. I try to pass
Alright.
along. Yeah.
All right. So Adis, you have 2 toes on your hand, and you're up on stilts.
Okay.
You got to walk all the way to the riverbank.
Alright. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Use
Roll
your
me
inspiration.
3.
Wait, what?
Roll me three d20s at disadvantage, because you don't. Are you not really good at stilt walking?
And one of them is stuck in his butt.
Yeah. Oh. 3.
Inspiration for the
Well-
Oh, that's actually.
Hold on. I will inspiration the one where it was a 3, and I'll take the d20.
Yay.
So 12.
You get to.
So
Is that how it works?
yeah, with inspiration
No,
Oh,
you
that's
get to
super.
reroll, right?
That's lucky.
That's with lucky.
That's the weird lucky.
I'll let you use it. I'll let you do that. I'll let you burn your inspiration for that. All right.
12, 20, 13.
You guys are pretty surprised. Adis is better on stilts than he is at walking on his feet.
His plan would have worked.
He strides all the way to the opposite bank. Elwin, you see Adis. He's like halfway up the tree in height. Walking by to you there.
I'm now
damn.
like halfway
What
down because they've been rationing me.
That's right. Yeah. So you're still a few feet above him, but you guys are almost looking eye to eye. You're a couple feet
I'm
higher
just
than him.
mumbling, goddamn useless idiots. We could be across the river all fucking ready.
Pull out the toe, Elwin. Just in
Um,
case you don't make it.
All right, I'll pull off a toe and leave it here.
All right, Elwin, you take
You can't abandon this
4
plan.
points of damage from the toe.
So what? I'm taking one of each people's toe and walking across the river.
No, you're
I'm taking them.
he's being catapulted across, and
Oh, okay.
hopefully his
So
bounty
I'll
of toes
hand.
will reach there.
All right, so I'll hand you the
Yeah,
Renly's on my toe.
Feldorn.
Oh, Elwin.
Feldorn's gonna
Elwin
give him
didn't pull off a toe.
No, Elwin didn't need to. Yeah.
All right, so Elwin, you get the 4 hit points
Oh
back.
no,
Feldorn.
Elwin pulled off a toe and kept it with us in case he does not make it, and we need to take him to the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, fine. Elwin you get to keep a toe with them.
Feldorn's gonna
Wait,
pull off
hold
the
on,
toes.
Renly. I don't think this works because when you pulled the toe off of my leg on the ground, it didn't hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was so attached to you, right?
No,
Okay.
because remember
I've given,
you pulled it
no,
off of my leg that was broke off.
It's still a
Okay, so
leg.
pull off another toe. There.
But it
It's still
means
yours.
it means it's not a part of it. It's
Yeah,
not
it is.
alive.
Pull
Dude,
off
I had a
another
car
toe.
crash and a guy lost a leg. I gave him his leg back. It's still his leg. Trust me, it counts.
I like
So,
your hopefulness for this logic.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's not
it's
gonna
still
work.
yours. It's still
I'm gonna
yours.
walk
You
across
drew
the.
it.
I'm gonna walk.
You
Fuck
drew
the.
it,
Fuck
alright?
you assholes. Fuck you retards. I'm walking across the river.
All right. But I do think we should shoot Elwin across before.
Yeah,
this,
shoot him
guy-
across.
Before this guy kills himself in the water.
Amos, pass the toe over. Feldorn that too.
Feldorn does pass the toe over.
Yeah, well, I'll pass the toe, but the big part is
All right.
pulling
You
and
both
force.
take for the tearing off the toe. All right. So you're giving the toes to Elwin.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
And Adis, you have no
Okay,
toe.
man.
Yeah, Adis, you're on your stilts. Elwin,
Yeah,
your thing is fully when.
I gave the two I had to him.
Okay. So Elwin, you have all the toes, and Adis, you are on the bank. Elwin, you're fully ratcheted down.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Elwin, if you don't manage to get close enough, throw the thumbs across.
Actually, the thing is, like, I told him it's like, yeah, to make sure he has a bag that, or not a bag, but all the stuff in it. So in case he doesn't make it, he can even throw his toe. It just has to get across right before we all die. Just in case.
Renly, come help Ratchet. I
Pull
want
off
to go
another toe,
flying
Elwin.
too.
Pull another toe off and put that in the bundle.
You've always been my rocket ship. As Elton John said, something about rocket ship and space stuff. I'm pretty sure it didn't mean anything with wings. But I think we should fight you down
Hey, Elwin, let me fashion some wings for you out of the mud.
I think I have a 60-foot stick right now that's drying off. I'm going to kind of like lift it slightly and push it towards their tree to help Ratchet.
I'm just gonna chop the rope and see how far he flies.
All right. So you guys have done a lot of work to ratchet this thing down and to bend the tree down. I'll say it was a sufficient amount. Elwin, let's see. So 70 feet is a distance. Average of a d20 is 10.5. All right, Elwin, roll 7d20 to see how many feet you travel.
Do you have an inspiration, Elwin?
No, he used it.
No, I used it.
Okay, use mine
Sure, that's fine.
when you suck. Oh my god, you suck.
Oh, no. He gets to reload.
This is great. This is great.
All right, Renly, you were there helping with the ratcheting.
I took the
yeah.
stick and I helped push with the
Renly
stick.
always screws this shit up.
All right, Renly. Did I have you walk over there yet, Renly?
No, I'm pushing the stick at the thing. Like the 60-foot stick or whatever we have right now. I'm pushing that stick towards them to help.
Mainly, yeah.
You're picking up the 60-foot stick. You can't pick up a 60-foot stick.
I'm not picking it up here. I'm pushing it towards them. Like, you know how you like kind of like roll it against the ground.
You're rolling it along the ground at them
We
to
lost
help them.
her.
Did we lose Renly? Renly, you there?
Hold on. Let's make this interesting. Do you mind if I just roll one at a time?
Well, you failed already.
No,
You got 53 feet.
No, I had advantage.
He has advantage.
All right, I'm gonna burn Renly's inspiration. Okay, I'll let you
Anyone
re-roll.
else have inspiration?
All right, Renly, I'm burning your inspiration.
Mhm.
She
Here's
because
the
of
first one.
some magic. Hold on, this is gonna cost Renly. Renly, you take 12 points of damage trying to do this stick roll.
Okay.
You use your inspiration, but you manage to bump the tree with your log, just barely.
Okay, good.
Right? And in that process, you manage to affect the roll, cause it doesn't make any sense, but it did. All right, Elwin, you can re-roll.
She transferred some of her emotions.
9.
Replace the 2.
Uh-oh.
No.
5 to go. You're at 10 feet. 15
This
feet.
is worse, man. This is worse.
All right. Well, so wait. This is a 31. You have 3 more dice.
You really should have mudded yourself up.
42. 2 more dice. 47. It's impossible.
Yep.
I thought inspiration takes the higher of the 2 rolls.
49. Well, all right. So
No,
53.
With the 53. Okay.
Wait.
All right. So Elwin does.
Oh, wait. You guys are stupid. Because you forgot Elwin's ace in the hole. Which is called Deimos. Which has been hiding his inspiration the entire time.
Motherfucker.
All right.
He's
All
a
right. I'll let you. All right.
motherfucker.
Bring your inspiration. I'll let you roll one more time.
Yes, good job.
Fine,
Yeah.
bitches. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Watch
Deimos
it be
burns his
over
inspiration.
40.
Wait, I do want to point out though, he did get a D4 added.
Wait, no. You don't have any. You don't have guidance.
We have nothing. We have nada.
You have nothing. All right, Elwin.
I'm
I'll let you
rolling
roll
like shit today.
one more time.
Four.
One more time. 7 d20s. All right, 2.
Roll one, Feldorn.
68.
You sure you want me to roll one?
Dude, you see my rolls?
Oh,
Wait. Ooh.
Okay.
Go
And then
Feldor, go.
Deimos?
All right, so that's 35, 37. 4 dice to go. 43. 3 dice to go.
Renly?
Okay, that's 60. With 2 dice to go.
I'll roll
Come on.
one.
There you go.
76. All right.
We've made it.
76.
And
Hold on, wait. Deimos does one more, so
Okay.
you're at 86. You're at 95.
Wait.
So
Wait.
now you take 96
Did we get the last
damage.
dice together because Deimos is also there? at the same
You're just
time?
the further you make it, Deimos, the more damage he's gonna take when he hits the ground.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
Elwin,
yeah.
you land up on the
That's
bank
fine.
right around there.
Yeah.
All right. You smash into the ground.
We made it. Rocket
All right,
Man.
wait.
No.
All right, now.
Are you alive?
No, hold on. Now I get to roll 7. Let's see, 9. So 90 feet you went.
Uh-huh.
90, 20.
You're
That's what
dead.
it's gonna do.
I'll downgrade the dice. Did you have any mud on you?
No.
Elwin?
Nope.
I'm
No.
assuming. I'm assuming
did not.
with
He is
the
gonna be a
power of
pancake.
friendship.
He absolutely avoided the mud.
It's gonna be
Deimos-
It
pancake
actually makes
Deimos-
him lighter. So it's
Deimos
actually
has a
less
unicorn
impact.
horn.
Yeah, so if he
I'll-
has
We have nothing.
it's a less impact.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go with D10s. So you actually have a decent statistical chance to not die.
Okay.
So 9 D10s.
Oh, you've just jinxed him.
Wait, it didn't roll.
How much HP do you
Roll them all at the same time so we're not like freaking out.
Oh.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So
No,
Elwin,
tons.
wow. All right, so Elwin, you take 28 points of damage. You land in a pile of grass. Right? Grass and leaves. I mean, it cracks your back and your arm falls off, but you're alive.
Rocket Man, baby.
Are the thumbs okay? Make them hit dirt.
I'll put the dumps in the dirt.
Okay.
We win!
One of the melancholy kind of appears.
That's
And
not
she
what I
says-
expected.
She says,
Well, one of you made it.
All made it in part.
Lady, these are our parts, and we together are a family. So we all made it across.
Don't mess
Emotionally
with
too.
family.
Emotionally. Look, we gave him part of ourselves as we
Physically.
lost him. Physically and spiritually.
Metaphorically.
metaphorically, and all the other Icalies that you made it across, because we're really good at this game. And the thing is, you to understand this, Lady Fluctuated. You can't
Oh, well,
beat us.
We
well,
have no
Deimos is
blood,
talking.
sweat, and tears, but we have clay, damn it!
Well,
Yeah.
Feldorn, while Deimos is talking, Feldorn is going to try to walk across, seeing that he did do stilts himself too.
Okay. Adius, or roll 3d20s.
I meant to roll 3, but
Adius, along the way, as you're walking across, you are 6 inches in the water, and as you go along, your left foot, the other foot, begins to dissolve. That hurts like hell. For the first leg of your journey, you take 17 points of damage.
I'm just fucking cursing at those idiots and how we could already be across this river and done if they weren't playing their stupid fucking games.
Did
You
it
melt
dissolve? Like,
lower-
because it's 6 inches in, and if those 6 inches dissolve, doesn't the stilt fall off?
Well, the other still is high up on his butt cheek. So,
He
the
tips
second half,
over.
so your left foot is very weakly anchored for the second leg of the journey, but the one that's up in your butt cheek is quite still strongly anchored, and that's the one you roll the 5 on. So you're going to take 30 points of damage as the water's splashing up on you, and then the last one disconnects. Right, the left you're on. So now you're hopping. You're like pogo sticking it, just on the one leg on your butt cheek, and that last roll was your 13. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
As you make it to the other side, you
Alright.
flop down onto the ground, and as you flop down, you fall forward, and you take 6 more points of damage as your head hits the ground.
Okay, does that still count as getting across the river?
Yes, you're across the river.
Good, because I'm dead.
No, I think you were
You had 4.
You have 4.
you had 4 left.
Oh, did I miscount it?
Yeah, you had 4 left.
Oh, okay.
It was close.
Deimos is going to use his tether and just shoot across.
You have no tether.
There's no tether.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
telling me that these emotions are stronger than the most powerful creatures in existence?
They're
are
stronger
your-
than their wind.
These are your emotional forms. So hold on a second here. You and Feldorn and Renly were making an argument to Melancholy about how you'd put your all into this. What were you saying?
Emotionally, physically, metaphorically. No blood, sweat, and tears, but clay, baby, clay, and it's on the other side of the river.
Yeah, it's over there. We're all fucking together. This is stupid how they think that this is how you can divide us. Do you know who the fuck we are?
If that
We're
does
both-
not count, we have a pole. We can pole vaults across. Everybody
yeah,
want
we'll pull apart.
A red lady with a big face.
Um,
On the other side.
Feldorn, Deimos, and Renly. I'll let you one of you roll a persuasion check with advantage, and this is straight d20 since you have no modifiers. So d20 with advantage.
Eldon, you rolled a 20 before. Go.
Nice move. Idiot. You stupid dumb face.
The tempers all convene.
Sister, they have a point. They have cooperated and given their all to each other. Might this be the thing that we learn? Interesting indeed.
The 5 of them are swirling about as you hear their conversations going back and forth. And after a few minutes of this, Melancholy emerges and says to you all,
It seems that we do have much to learn still. You pass.
and this foreign world, this emotional plane that you guys are on, all vanishes.
Thank you, Dr. DeGrasse Tyson.
As do the tempers one by one.
Wow, I feel kind of liberated. And also, we were all kind of dicks.
Actually, I think that was you.
That was all of us.
People, I didn't even know why you guys were acting weird. Demos was acting normally.
I think you were crying like a punk.
Yeah, Demos was crying because it's a great way to get rid
Demos.
of additional sweat when you're working out.
Demos, if you were normal, you would have been in the catapult going across the river. I pat you on the back. There.
Yes, Demo. There.
You guys see my Rockin' Man? That was awesome.
That was hilarious.
Melancholy is the only one left. She's there in the air, just saying the same visualization, like just the manifestation of pure emotion, hanging in the space beside your airboat. And she's there regarding you, just gazing upon you. She says,
None have passed our test before in such a unique way. Truth be told, very few have passed at all. And yet here you are, bathed in destiny. It seems that the fates had reasons for choosing you. Perhaps there is hope. Perhaps one such as I will not need to be quite so melancholy in the face of what is going to become of the universe. My gratitude.
she nods her head just a bit in your general direction, and her presence dissipates. And as it does, you feel a huge gust of emotion wind that surges you across this large valley, over hilltops, over forests, and through canyons. And there, at the beginning of the third day, you guys find yourself at the foot of the World Tree. Renly, this is a place you've been. You spent a lot of time before, but you're gazing up at the majesty of this massive living creature, this living organism that anchors the plains together. This is Yggdrasil.
You guys, through all of this magical journey stuff that we've been going through, I just realized that with all of these emotions boiling up, any emotional, force is not created by an equal and opposite reaction. Sadness just brings more sadness.
Sadness brings happiness to those who cause it.
I know, there's no opposite reaction there.
So what you're saying is, as long as I work out more, I'll be stronger.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
take off right here.
Yep,
No
this is
worries.
where we're ending it.
It's a beautiful
Alright.
tree.
Alright.
So we'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
Thanks for running.
Good job role-playing today, guys.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Later, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Take
Bye.
care.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, peace.
Thank you for saving us all, Elwin.
Bye, guys.
All right, peace.
Just another day in his life. Okay, sure. Bye.
Take care, guys. Have a good week.